Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I thought we will film a book tag because why not? And this is a tag I always want to do. I assume you saw it because of the title, and that is the rapid fire book tag made by Girl Reading. The original video is taken down sadly, but I will link the Twitter to Kate down below so you could go and support her. I actually will be honest, I filmed this tag many years ago when like it was more popular. Now it's a bit of an older tag but a really cool one, and I never edited it and I never posted it. If it probably had an original footage somewhere, that would be hilarious, but obviously I'm not going to post that because I literally filmed it years ago and I'm going to film a new one. But it's just funny because in theory I have already done this. But yeah, obviously the point is to answer the questions as fast as possible, try to not give much explanation for some of the stuff, and that's what I'm gonna do now. So let's just get started. I think it's 23 questions and let's do this. First one is ebook or physical book. Physical book, obviously. Look at this behind me. Reading on ebook is more comfortable, but physical book always. Paperback or hardback. Hardback because they're prettier, however more expensive, and actually easier to read in because paperbacks that I buy don't want to stay open, but that's life. Online or in-store book shopping. Okay, this is actually funny because of course I prefer going to the store and buy the books, but it's so much more expensive in Norway, so I almost do all my book shopping online. However, if I could choose and only do one, and this was the same prices, in-store. However, when you go in store, it's not always they have the books you want, while online they always do. So there's that, but then you can find new gems in the store. Trilogies or series? Oh god. Serious because I think it's fun when there's like many books and you have a long enough time to sell into the world, and usually trilogies feel like a stretch out thing that should have been 2 books, just saying. Heroes or villains? So villains if it's done well, because I love myself some power hungry asshole. A book you want everyone to read? I can choose none other than Jade City by Fonda Lee. However, I have made 2 people read this and they didn't like it. It was the most disappointing moment of my life, but it is basically one of my favorite books of all time, and it is a fantasy. We are set in this island called Kakon, and on this island it's the only place in the world where they produce this substance called jade that give you enhanced powers. Some people can take this without, I was gonna say, get addicted and like die, which is like the people who are like, I was gonna say, originally from the island. The island is controlled mostly by 2 clans, the No P clan and the Mountain clan. We follow the Non P clan, and the Cold family, that is the, I was gonna say, rulers of the clan. They are the most precious angels in the whole world. Super nice people, would love and die for them. They have my blade, they have my honor, they have my jade, they have everything. So would absolutely die for the series. It's so good and immersive and amazing, and I want everyone in the world to read it, even if they won't like it, because then at least the author can get lots of money from everyone reading it, so that's fine. Last book I finished, okay, actually Demigods and Magicians by Riordan. I read this for Magical Readathon for like a short story challenge thingy. There's 3 short stories, and it's actually the Canes and Percy and Annabeth meeting, you know, from the Kane Chronicles, and Percy Jackson, they are meeting. We get to see what happens when the Egyptian mythology and the Greek mythology meet, and it was actually a great time. Last book I bought that I don't have yet because I bought it 2 days ago, and that will be Wicked As You Wish by Winter Pecco. This is the first book in this duology, I believe, and I have already read it and I do already own it in an ARC version, but I pre-ordered a second book and I want to have them both in hardcover to match, and you know, also to support the author of course. And I did quite enjoy the first book, and I actually have a full review of that on my channel, which is kind of random. But yeah, that's the last book I bought as I'm filming this. Weirdest thing used as a bookmark. So I use quite a lot of things because my bookmarks keeps disappearing. Maybe the weirdest thing, when I was at work and I work in a bingo, and I used like the bingo things people were going to play with to just put inside my book quickly. So that's maybe a bit weird. Like most people maybe haven't used stuff they're gonna sell at work and then I couldn't find them afterwards when I was actually gonna sell them to put inside a book in panic. Maybe that's the weirdest thing, I guess. Used books, yes or no? Yes, because I have some used books, don't mind them at all. I just prefer to buy them new. But if I could get used books cheaper, then yes. However, they do not support the author, so that's a bit sad. Top 3 favorite genres? Obviously fantasy. I don't even know what comes underneath that. Manga is manga genre. Contemporary or like sci-fi. I actually don't know. Queer books, is that a genre? I don't know. Borrow or buy? Buy, but I used to only borrow, but now I only buy. Characters, plot. Plot, because I can't read a book with great characters and then nothing happens. I could read a book with semi-decent characters, but if it has an amazing plot, I wouldn't care. Long or short books? Long, because I read so fast, so it's cheaper for me if they're longer. No, joking, but then you get time to immerse yourself in the world, right? Even though some short books can be really great, but long book. Long or short chapters? Short, because then you feel like you read more and you feel like you make more progress, even though you don't. But kinda, because, you know, chapter headings take space on the page. So if there's many short chapters, you will read more in a way, because there's less text to read. Name the 3 first books you could think of. Oh god. I'm like literally looking at books right now, so like I feel like that is cheating. Just say something. I can't think of anything. This is I already said Jade City, so Poppy War, Hunger Games, and To Sleep in the Sea of Stars. I don't know why that came into mind, but it just did. Hunger Games. It's kind of weird because it was literally like the answer of this person that I am looking at the thing, so that's probably why I thought of it, but it's fine. Books that make you cry or laugh. So I think before I would say books that make you cry, but now books that make you laugh, because laughing out loud of a book is like more great than crying off a book, and I rarely cry off books. So our world or fictional worlds? Fictional, obviously, that's why I read fiction, because I don't want to be here. Audiobooks, yes or no? Yes, obviously, because I always have an audiobook going and they literally can save your reading in so many ways. It's the greatest time. Book to movie adaptation or book to TV adaptations? I think if you asked me a few years ago, I would say movies, because, you know, you want the big blockbuster movies. They get more known than TV shows. But these days, and how TV shows are made compared to movies, TV shows. A movie or TV show you prefer to its book? A Discovery of Witches, because I don't like that book and I like the show. Series or standalone? Series, because even though I never get to finish the series, I do like to know I have like, oh, I have 10 more books in the series, so I know it's not over. And that's great time. Oh god, that was all the questions. It went so fast. I mean, I guess that was kind of the point of this whole tag. Tag? I don't know why I said tag like that. Tag? I don't know what's going on. That was kind of chill and kind of fun. I hope you got to know me better. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. You will see me soon in a new one. And leave a fire emoji down below if you enjoyed this, because rapid fire, you know? So yeah. Bye!